There was a game known as the killer of all games. But suddenly, the game disappeared. No one knows what happens. Where is it now? What happened to it? And will it ever make a return? Figure it out all today. And Wizard of course. Oh my god.
Hello. Hey, I know. Alright. Stop it, okay? Now look, it's weird because it's been a while since I recorded with my face. But again, rate that intro from 1 to 10. That took me forever to do. But look, man, so today I'm going to be talking about a game that didn't live to hype. It got it first. Now, just imagine yourself. It's a beautiful day, August 23rd. You're at the beach and you get a notification on your phone. You have been invited to try out this new game by Valve. So you go home and install it. After trying it out for a little bit, you like it. But once logging off, you never touch it again. At the launch of the game had more than 170,000 people, which is insane to think about for a freshly new released game. But now it's around 28,000 while the recording of this video. Could have gone higher, could have gone low, I don't know. But again, the game is not perfect, it's in alpha. And of course, I'm talking about DeadLock. Now the game was released a couple months ago in August and you only could play it with an invite, which thankfully I did get and I did try out the game. It was fun to say the least, but I've seen a lot of hate for the game. I just wanted to clear something off. First of all, this is not a hate video. I'm actually just trying to clear some things here. So let's begin. Begin with a post from Reddit from a guy that says here.
I love Valve for always publishing absolute flagship bangers. But DeadLock to me is another of these flashy, overhyped, sports, strategy-like, grindy, mediocre games like LOL, Valorant, and so forth.
So this honestly can be said about any games in today, and especially the sports one he said where you need strategy and whatever. So for example, you got a famous game from Valve which is CS2, which has their own sports tournaments such as PGL Major, ESL Pro League, IM Cologne, IM Katowice, IS Pro League, IS Pro League, and more. So you got a lot of games that use the technique of doing sporty and grindy games, such as again EFC 24, which have their own tournament, EA Sports FC Pro World Championship. And to mention that all these games actually need strategy for you to make better plays. That's the whole concept of every game. To be honest, every game nowadays you need a plan to actually go ahead and do good. To actually win a game, you need to think before you act in these kind of games, especially if you're playing in the higher leagues. So it's a pretty invalid argument in my opinion.
I really strongly dislike these kind of games, especially when the style and graphics are just not special.
Well, when it comes down to style and graphics, it's just personal opinion. Again, style and graphics are up to some people, up to preference. Some people like more colorful graphics such as Valorant, some like more realistic ones such as CS2. So it generally comes down to preference, simple as that. Just comes down to preference, simple as that.
TF2 comes closest to this game, but still had a very original style. DeadLock undoubtedly took inspiration from Overwatch, LOL, and Valorant.
It's okay to get inspiration from other games, but as long as you completely don't copy the whole concept or the whole game in its all glory, it's okay, I think. First of all, I don't know how DeadLock can steal from a first-person shooter like Overwatch when DeadLock is a third-person shooter game. Plus, I can't mention enough, this is an alpha. There's going to be temporary things, like 90% of the game will be changed once the game is actually released. That is not similar to other games such as Overwatch, since they mentioned. Neither Dota or League of Legends, even DeadLock, it's not my kind of game. I like first-person shooters more myself, so I just don't see the similarities in the game. Like for example, if we go and check out comparisons side to side from Overwatch and DeadLock, they're not similar. Like, come on.
I'll bring them down one at a time.
Enemy has a robot. Not for long. Double
Tactical termination. I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
We're on the move.
But hey look, don't take my opinion for it. Let's ask our boy, Bob. We'll see what he says. Bob, what you have to say about this? Do you think DeadLock is a bad game?
Shut the fuck up, you schizophrenic fuck. You have no life, I hope you burn in hell slowly, you little shit.
Damn, that got dark real quick. But hey, look, man, I've seen another argument, which I think it's a pretty fair argument, that the game will, when it's released, it's going to be failed completely. And semi-agree with that. For example, in 2025, there's going to be a shit ton of games being released that are more hyped than DeadLock, if I'm being honest. For example, we can easily mention such as GTA 6, Ghost, Assassin's Creed, Shadows, Doom, Borderlands, Subnautica 2, and way more. So yeah, these games have more hype about them, but you never know. Maybe while Valve is the publisher of DeadLock, maybe they can do some crazy thing that will actually get the community from the other games to DeadLock, and they can try it out as well. We never know. Valve is an interesting company, we might say. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen like a DeadLock video in a while now. For when the game first released, everybody was playing it. It was just shoved into our faces. While now, I just don't see any of them now. Again, there's a valid argument that I just don't watch that kind of content, but a lot of YouTubers that actually played the game when it was released, I watch their videos regularly, so it doesn't make sense for them to not upload the videos anymore about DeadLock. From what I've heard from the people who play the game is actually pretty balanced when it comes down to ranked. I haven't heard anything about any cheaters, so I don't know, because I have 40 minutes in the game. Yes, I know I have no light, but hey man, look, the game is doing good, alright? For an alpha game, the game is actually doing pretty good and the people are enjoying it, which that is pretty important. And I genuinely hope the game gets as popular as it once was, or even higher. But the real question is, what do you think of the game? Do you play it? You have any opinions, like should some things can be changed in the game? Just let me know down in the comments. Be sure to subscribe, like, I don't know anymore, man. All I can say is you have a good one. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And
nigga, how are you not
she wishing I would put her in the mix. Shorty got a taste and now she wants a fix. You know how it gets, but I'ma have to hit you in a bit, cause I'm focused on this money and these hits. Cooking shrimp with the grits, feeling like I'm living in a trap when I'm breaking down packs with the click. Pass to the spliff, I've been validated off the rip. I don't need a blue check to be legit. Hey, I've been going hard in the paint. Shorty noticed I'm a dog in the game, how I ball.